Hello dudes, and this is Chris from Beers or Us, and today I'm gonna give you a review of another Gundam model kit per se, not complete model kit, but well, we will see. It's kind of cool little figures, almost as a high grade version of the model kits. Pretty cool. In this case, it's gonna be a Gframe 14. I also reviewed the other one, the Ifrit Gundam armor custom, so we're gonna check this one out, and this is gonna be, the name of this guy is Blue Destiny Unit 1 armor set. We're gonna check it out and see what's going on, and the package is pretty cool. This is the American version. The Japanese version has two boxes. One box contains the inner frame, the other box contains the armor with inner frame that is just static, no articulation. This one has articulation, and each box has a little bubble gum, so a candy on some sort. So we're gonna check it out. You can see the box is cool, has a nice picture of the unit. It also has another head, which is cool because I do have another skeleton like this, another inner frame that I bought just because, you know, I found it on a flea market, just one box. It was missing the box with the armor, but still I wanted because it had the actual inner frame and some accessories that I can use with these guys. So that's cool that I bought it, so I have more options, and now it's gonna have a head because I can use one of this. We're gonna take it out of the box, and the actual box contains the instructions if you have to unfold it, and then you can, well, just throw it away or keep it as a box. You don't need a lot of instructions to form these guys because, like I said before, they are already pre-assembled, so it's not a complete model kit, but you actually have to assemble it. And as you can see, there's the other head, the beam saber, shield, gun, inner frame, and here is the other pre-assembled figure with the non-articulated inner frame that has the other head that I can use with the other Gundam and the other parts, and also has a flying stand or action stand, you want to call it. It also has a hinge so you can move it, so that's cool. So we're gonna assemble first the non-articulated inner frame and see how it looks. Alright, so let's start building this guy. So now we have it assembled, and this is the inner frame with no articulation whatsoever. And what you can articulate is just the arms. You can move it up and down, that's it. Shoulder pads are just sitting there. The head, you can move it side to side, a little bit down, a little bit, not too much up, just a little bit sideways. That's about it. No articulation on the legs or waist, and only articulation on the feet, barely, and it's super stiff, so I don't recommend moving this guy because you're gonna break it on this state. He's gonna become a statue like that, and that's nice if you have another armors that you can use the inner frame that comes with him. You can use it for that, or for other customs if you're really creative and want to use other Gundams to create a custom using this inner frame. Even though it's not for all high grades, maybe you can, you know, use glue or create your own picks and make it possible, right? There's a lot of people that do that, and you can leave this guy as a statue if you want, but I will use the inner frame, of course. I'm not gonna do a custom, and everything is gonna go into the actual inner frame armor. But look at that guy, it's just, it's another detail, a lot of panel lining opportunities loose there, but you can fix that. And yeah, a lot of lines, a lot of panel lines that you can actually use. And in the color in this guy is pretty cool. It has like 3 different colors of blue. The legs, arms are different blue, and the shoulder pads and the body is different blue, a little bit more sky blue on the actual legs and arms, and the ocean blue on the actual body. So that's cool. That's cool that they didn't leave it hollow on the legs. Sorry for the actual noise. The head is pretty cool. It also has a nice head sculpt on it. I like the visor, it's painted, and the head is one piece only, so that's nice. Ifrit, or I don't know how to pronounce his name here, using the articulated inner frame, and he looks, I like him. He's my favorite from these two guys. Ifrit is just badass with the 2 machetes. It's awesome. More bulky looks to it. The armor, I don't know, it's kind of nice. I like this guy. So this guy is cool. It's more generic RX78, but it's cool. So enough of this. Let's take him out of this armor and put it on his articulated armor. I mean, inner frame. And here we have the armor with no articulation. You can use it as a stand like this. It's kind of weird to look at, but it's gonna be the stand. One thing that I want is just too suggestive. This is just the stand like this. You can take the arms off because it looks like a, yeah. So yeah, I didn't see that before, but yeah, don't just, it's just stand. Come on, it's just stand. That's the inner frame with no articulation alone. Show the details on this guy. I show the details on the inner frame with articulation on the other video, so you can look at that. And this is how it looks with the inner frame. It has no articulation, only has rotation here, hands and feet a little bit. I don't want to move it because it's super stiff, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna break this thing, man. Oh no, yeah, it's very stuck, so that's gonna break. So, well, good thing I have the other one, and I'm just gonna be careful so I don't break it. So there you go. And here we have the armor already assembled into the inner frame with articulation, and it looks pretty damn good. Okay, it's the same as the other one, but this one is more solid and it has a bunch of articulation. If you want to see the articulation only on the inner frame, you can look on the other video that I have, and you will check it out, and you will see how you can move the inner frame. But this one looks pretty cool. I think it's gonna have more range than Gframe armor, so let's go into it. So on the head, you can rotate it 360 degrees, no problem. You can move it up and look up, very cool. You can move down, very good, giggity. Attitude, that's pretty cool. On the arms, well, you can rotate that 360 degrees, no problem with that, and everything is falling apart. The arm, you can move it all the way. You can take this thing off and move it very up, that's cool. It has rotation on the bicep and bend on the elbow, pretty nice, 90 degrees, more than 90 degrees. And rotation on the hand, you can move it anywhere you want, that's cool. And on the actual waist, the other articulation that is inside is just not gonna, is wasted because you have this big piece of chest here, so it's not gonna allow you to move it. But it actually does on this guy more than Gframe. So he has more range than Gframe, that's pretty cool. Side to side also, that's very nice, and you can rotate it with no problem. Yeah, Gframe I think is more solid figure. And on the legs, well, you can move this skirt thing to the top, and you can move it to the front, no problem with that. And this part here, you can also move it to the sideways, and he can do the splits with no problem. Van Damme style, that's cool. Unfortunately for the back, this part here is a solid part. I don't know why they were thinking they should just do it a big hinge here on the top and move it up, but you know, that's how it is. Also an Gframe has the same problem. And articulation on the knee, you have double articulation, which is pretty nice articulation. On the feet, you can move it side to side. Gframe does not have the side to side part, and this guy has more range. That's really sweet. I think he has better, yeah, he has more articulation than Gframe. Yep, he can do almost the splits, better splits like that, and feet on the ground. That's awesome. I like the articulation on this guy. Still, I like Gframe better, but this is how it goes. The shield, pretty cool. Shield already painted, number 1 there. Sky blue or an ocean blue there, really nice. And the weapon, articulation on the weapon, this part here does not move. I don't know what you can do with this. There's nowhere to store it that I can see. And he also has his beam saber, which is just fully black. Let's say is a black saber. How about that? So he can wear it also, pretty nice. And I'm gonna take some pictures of him and see how it looks on different poses. I'm gonna put the pictures there and see if you like it at the end. So yeah, like this guys, they're pretty cool. I'm happy to have them. I don't know if I'm gonna collect all, right? Because I just found them there in the flea market. They were a nice price, and why not? I love robots, and these guys are looking pretty sweet. And I like to build some Gundam. Yeah, Gframe is a little bit taller than him, so that's cool. Sideways. So yeah, pretty nice. And you can also change parts, so you can customize these guys and make it look different. So that's nice. I have the red eyes here. Let me take the red eyes off. We have the green eyes. Yeah, I prefer the green eyes. It gives them better look than the red eyes, or red visor if you want to call it. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, so I just put the actual flying stand there. It also has a hinge that can move it up and down, but I just put it like that, so it's really straight. And you can see a little pose there of the Gundam with the beam saber, which we always like to display with the beam saber. This is gonna be the dark beam saber, darkness. So yeah, pretty cool display piece. I really like it. Really hyped to get these guys. I wanted to build with the armor on, and they look pretty nice. Hope I can get a little bit more of these guys. Like it is even faster than high grades, and I think they're the same size. I have a real grade RX78. I'm gonna try to display them together with a couple of 100s that I have, and see if I get more Gundams. Okay, that's gonna be all guys. Hope you enjoy the video, and I have videos of almost anything you can imagine action figure wise on my channel. You will find something that you will like or hate, or maybe you will remember from your childhood. And I do recommend to just subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, like, and comment anything that you want. Okay, so hope to see you in the next video. This is gonna be all. Viewers are us. I'll be back later.